Hello, I'm Nirvar Khalsa. This is Yoga for Relaxation. Come on, sit down on the floor and let's do some yoga. Come sitting up cross-legged comfortably and with the lower back tucked in, chest high, chin level, and have the palms together at the heart center. Eyes are gently closed and focused at the brow point. Center yourself, focus at the brow point, bring your thoughts to this time and this place. Now let's use our tune-in mantra. Inhale deeply. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhale. And exhale, relax the breath, relax the hands. Okay, let's stretch. Both legs out in front. Hold on to the left leg, foot close to the chest, and now roll the ankle. Other side. Just really take it easy with this warm-up stretching. Okay, now left knee to the right shoulder. This whole series is a good check of the body. You can really kind of tell what kind of shape you're in, what you've been doing this last weekend or during the week. Since we work on the whole body, other side, from the lower to the upper, pretty much get to feel everything that's going on in the body with this set. Butterfly. Keep the head up and the back straight as you lean forward. Now, left leg out in front, right foot against the inner thigh. Hold on to something. Keep this foot at a right angle to the ground. Other side. Now keep this right leg out in front of you and place the left foot by the left hip, knees together, lean back on the hands. Other side. And switch. This time, lift the left hip. Keep the shoulders back, equal weight on the hands. Other side. Butterfly. Good, keep the soles of the feet together and now lie down flat on your back. Have the arms by the sides and just let gravity pull the knees apart. Good, knees up, feet flat, lower back against the carpet. Now cross the left leg over the right, knees down to the left side of the body. Switch, right over left, knees to the right. Knees up, feet flat, hands in a basket behind the head. Lift the head up off the ground. Feel the stretch in between the shoulder blades and behind the neck. Head down, keep the hands behind the head, elbows against the ground, shoulder blades together, chest high. Good, legs flat. Stretch the arms up overhead on the ground, stretch up, point the toes away from the body. Now knees to the chest, head up, nose between the knees, hands on the shins. Rock a few times on the spine, and now rock yourself up. Come on up onto the hands and knees. Cow pose. And arch up cat. Come out of position, sit cross-legged. Have the hands in a basket, stretch up, push out, 60 degrees. Straight up. You catch the right hand, lean left and pull left. Other hand, other side. Now straighten up. Right hand on the left elbow behind the head. Other side. Hands in a basket behind the head, elbows back, chest out. And relax the arms down. Right hand on the left elbow, stretch the arm across the chest. Other side. And relax the arms down. Now roll the head. Reverse. Good, bring the head upright. Now we'll do lion face. 3, 2, 1, do it. What are these people doing on TV? Well, that's lion face. Okay, today we're going to do another Kriya. Kriya is a concentrated form of yoga. It can be one exercise or several exercises. And this Kriya is called Maha Shakti Chalni Indra Mudra Kriya. And I don't expect you to remember just what I said. But what this Kriya will do for you, and I just recently finished practicing this Kriya for 40 days. That's actually a good way of practicing yoga, is you pick a technique that you like, maybe a technique that you've seen in this class, a set of exercises, a breathing technique, a meditation perhaps, maybe just even our warm-up stretching series. And then you decide to and commit to do that for a certain period of time so that you can really get the benefits from the participating in it and reach some kind of mastery of the technique as well. And then you do it every day, same time of day for 40 days. Now, same time of day is just kind of a help for you so that you know when that time comes, you can create a regular habit pattern with it, and that you need to be doing your yoga at that time. So I did a 40-day sadhana of this particular kriya that we're going to do today, and I really enjoyed it. I thought it was just wonderful. First of all, it's very de-stressing, especially the first part. The first part of the kriya is a pranayam, and we're going to do it for about 5 minutes in class, but you can extend this up to 31 minutes. When I did the 40-day practice of this particular kriya at home, I did that first part for 31 minutes, but you can gradually build yourself up to 31 minutes, or just do 5 minutes at a time, or 11 minutes at a time. Whatever you have the time for and the inclination to do is okay in that first exercise. So I found it very de-stressing. It was very relaxing to do this particular kriya. And also, I found that it helped me with thought patterns. Now, what the yogis say, and as a matter of fact, there's 6 pages in the ancient yogic texts written about this particular kriya. They say that it will expand the lung capacity and, generally speaking, making you a calmer and more patient person, and we can all use that. But it will also allow you to control your senses and thoughts. Now, I wasn't exactly sure what that meant, but I found after doing the 40-day practice, or as the yogis say, sadhana of this kriya, that indeed that was so. Whenever I found myself, I was able to watch my thoughts more readily. And whenever I found myself in a downward kind of spiral in my thinking, and what I mean by downward spiral is that you think of something which leads to another thought, which leads to another thought, which leads to another thought, and eventually you feel bad. You feel depressed, or you feel inadequate, or you feel fearful, or you feel angry. That all starts with one thought that leads to another, a downward spiral. And it's true, we live our lives by comparison. You know, when we see something or see somebody that has something that we don't have, you know, or we have something and we see someone that doesn't have it, there's all kinds of judgment that goes on. And oftentimes it leads to living by comparison instead of living as a sovereign being. You know, as a king, as a queen, as royalty in your own realm, no matter what you have or what you don't have, about what you want, what you don't want. Your sovereignty can really pull you through all times and allow you to live more as a human being is meant to live, so that you're not so much in that comparison cycle, and you're not getting yourself in these downward thought spirals. Now, not only did I have the awareness that when those spirals would occur, and I had a few favorite patterns, but I was able to cut them. This is almost just like, you know, taking a vegetable like a green bean and putting it on a cutting board and cutting it, you know, that slicing sound. If you can slice those thought patterns, in other words, have enough awareness to cut through them. And I used a mantra to do it. Whenever I found myself thinking those thoughts, I'd use a mantra like Satnam. I just say that a couple of times to divert my mind, right, mentally. And what happened is it would break that thought flow enough so I wouldn't reach that eventual conclusion. And that's what the yogis call control of the thoughts and senses. And generally speaking, it can be life transforming. It can even change your destiny to be able to have that much control and gentle control. It's not that, you know, you realize you're thinking bad thoughts and you stop them, all right? What you do is gently add something to them and kind of cut through them. You want to honor all your thoughts and feelings, but if you can gently kind of steer them, you know, kind of like a horse, the direction that you want them to go, sometimes it can be very successful living. So this is great, and there's some unusual exercises in it. We're going to start with this pranayama right now, and what it is you're going to inhale with a whistle and then exhale through the nose. And You may find that a little bit difficult at first, especially if you're not practiced in whistling. But if you can't whistle, what I want you to do is really slow the breath down as you inhale with a whistle and exhale through the nose. Okay? So let's start that now. First of all, shake out your legs a little bit. We've been sitting cross-legged for a while. And as soon as we're through with this Kriya, what we're going to do is practice a separate meditation as well. And this meditation that we're going to do after we're all done with this Kriya, after we rest a bit, is for people who kind of live a hypertense and a high blood pressure life. If you find yourself very frazzled and overwhelmed, this is a great calming meditation that we're going to do right at the end of class. Okay, sit cross-legged, get yourself ready for this. All right, hands in Gyan Mudra at the knee, sit up tall, eyes are closed, focused at the brow point. Now we'll inhale through the mouth in a whistle and exhale through the nose, slow, deep breathing. Let's begin. Just keep going at your own breath capacity. Don't wait for us to start whistling. Imagine as though you're listening to this whistle through the brow point and not the ears. Keep the breath very slow. About half done. One more minute. Through the nose, inhale. And exhale. Relax the breath. Just sit quietly, remain sitting as you are. Keep your eyes closed and just rest a moment. Normal breath. Okay, good. Slowly come out of position. What we're going to do now is cobra pose. So I want you to lie down flat on your stomach. Have the chin on the ground, legs together, hands underneath and slightly forward of the shoulders. Since we haven't done this in a while, what I'd like to do is re-demonstrate it to you. You inhale, lift the head up, chest up. Smoothly push yourself up, then adjust your hands so they can be shoulder width apart, elbows a little bit bent. The whole pelvic area is on the ground. Legs are together, heels touching if possible. Shoulders rolled back and down. Chest up high and head back. And it's okay if you rest on your forearms. Get your forearms in a position where you can still do this. Keep that chest up and distribute the stretch throughout the entire spine. Okay, now in this position, what we're going to do is reverse that whistling pattern. We're going to inhale through the nose and exhale with a whistle. So come on, let's come up into cobra pose. Inhale, come up. Adjust yourself. And now let's begin. Half done. 30 seconds more. Inhale. And exhale, lower yourself down, belly, chest, and then chin. And then once down, turn the head to the side. Have the arms by the sides. And rest here a moment with normal breath. Okay, roll over onto your back now and just flop right over. What you're going to do is a position that we do in the warm-up stretching series. And that is you're going to have the knees up to the chest like this with the head up, nose between the knees. You can hold onto your feet if you want, or wrap your arms firmly around your shins like this. And in this position, what we're going to do is say the sound hung. It's spelled like H-U-N or H-U-N-G. And you're really going to hold that N sound for as long as you can. And then you'll take a deep breath and then begin again. Okay, come up into position now. And inhale. Few more. Inhale. And exhale, rock yourself up. And now sit cross-legged. And now lie down flat on your back, staying sitting cross-legged. Just have the arms by the sides. And now in this position, lengthen the breath. Do slow, deep breathing. And feel the energy moving gently in the spine upwards. good. Inhale. And exhale. Draw the knees up to the chest now. Rock a few times on the spine, back and forth. And rock yourself up. Good. Sitting cross-legged. Have the hands on the shoulders, fingers in front, thumbs behind. We'll inhale, twist the torso left. Exhale, twist the torso right. Smooth motion without pause. You can go at any pace you'd like, from slow to fast. Inhale left, exhale right. Begin. "30 seconds more. Increase the power of the breath. Inhale, face forward. And exhale, relax the arms down. Come out of position now and come up on the knees and heels. If you can't sit on the knees and heels, remain sitting cross-legged. And have the knees apart a little bit for balance. We'll do the same exercise, but this affects a little higher spot in the spine. Hands on the shoulders. Inhale left, exhale right. Begin. More powerful breath. Inhale, face forward. Exhale, relax the arms down. Very good. Now, bring the knees together and come resting in baby pose. Forehead on the ground, arms by the sides. If you're unable to do this because you have a lot of weight around here or your knees won't let you do it, then rest on your back flat. But if you're resting in baby pose, forehead on the ground, arms by the sides, hands by the ankles, palms up, really let the shoulders relax. Normal breath, but keep a good, firm concentration at the brow point. come off the knees and heels and sit cross-legged. Good, very good. That's the conclusion of that Kriya. We're expanding lung capacity and helping to control the thoughts and senses. Okay, we're going to finish up before our relaxation with another meditation. And this is if you are a very tense person, and or if you have a lot of anxiety. Next time you have free-floating anxiety, by the way, you feel anxious and you can't exactly figure out why, just examine within your mind what age you are when you're thinking about that. There's a tendency really to go back to your childhood and to some of those initial moments of anxiety, and literally you stop being the age you are and you turn into a 7-year-old again. And oftentimes you have to kind of break that self-induced trance in order to get out of the anxiety. You have to stop being 7 years old. And a good way to do it is yoga, especially with this particular meditation. Matter of fact, the antithesis of anxiety is yoga, and that state of balance and that state of union, because you're not split off. When you're actually not being your age in your mental self, because of anxiety, you're 7 years old, then you really aren't your whole self right then. Yoga makes you into a whole. And it's good practice for staying and having all your disparate parts being brought together in balance and union. And so the antidote for anxiety is yoga, and this technique is particularly effective for reducing anxiety. Now, you can practice this by itself without the music, but it's most effective when you can listen to the music in the background. The hand position is this. You're going to place your fingertips together and press them together like a tent, but the fingers are separate and the heels of the hands aren't touching. This is going to stimulate all those 5 regions of the brain. Okay? Now this is held at heart center high, just comfortably so that the fingers are up. There's no strain on the wrists in this position. The eyes are going to be gently closed, focused at the brow point. You're going to inhale through the mouth, exhale through the nose. This is a cooling breath. You'll inhale through puckered lips, slowing the breath down as much as possible, and exhaling through the nose. Okay, so eyes closed, listen to the music, and begin the breathing pattern. Just by itself for the 11 minutes that we just did it would be good to break it. And how you break a meditation is this. You stretch the arms up overhead. Let's do that. Stretch up. Twist the body from side to side. Shake the hands. Rub the palms together. Lower the hands down to the shins. Flex the spine a few times. And then you can finish and go off about your business. But for now, let's deeply relax. Stretch out the legs. Lie down flat on your back. Have the arms by the sides, palms up. Eyes are gently closed. Breath is soft and normal. Use one of these techniques we've practiced during these classes, either a mental part-by-part relaxation or relaxing the whole body all at once, or using the tension release method, working from the feet all the way up to the head, or just allowing the body to completely relax in your favorite place to take a rest. Totally and completely relax. stretch the arms up overhead. Big stretch up. And twist the body from side to side. Bend one knee, twist the torso over the straight leg. Now the other side. Good, rub the hands together, rub the soles of the feet together vigorously. And draw the knees up to the chest, rock a few times on the spine, and rock yourself up. Sitting cross-legged, sit tall, palms together at the heart center. Inhale deeply. May the long time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. May the long time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on, guide your way on, guide your way on. Sat Nam. Inhale, forehead to the ground or close to it. Exhale, come up, relax your hands. Thanks for coming.